Okay, listen carefully. Today, I'm going to complain about racism in Japan. Yes, me, a straight, white, male who goes to the gym and drinks protein shakes. Me, okay? Is there anything wrong with that? I hope not. I know that I'm not the best example of an oppressed minority. I'm aware of this. But you know what? Here in Japan, things work a little bit differently. First of all, and I'm pretty sure you're aware of this, the Japanese are the majority here. And people like me, white dudes, are part of a minority. Plus, listen, I'm Italian, so I can say whatever the fuck comes to my mind, and I will always be right. And you know why? Because Italians make pizza dough. So shut up, eat your pizza, and listen to me telling you the Japanese people, all of them, and here obviously I'm not generalizing, are racist. Anyway, don't worry, I'm not going to complain about racism toward white people in Japan, and I'm not even here to discuss whether Japanese people are racist or not. Obviously, they are racist because everyone is racist to a certain degree. And I know that right now in your mind there's a little you saying, "Listen, I am not racist, I am a good person." Shut up, you're racist. Everyone is racist to a certain degree. It's a spectrum, okay? It's not a good thing, obviously. It's not that one should be proud of being racist, but yeah, it's a thing. We look at people differently. And we discriminate, willingly or not. Okay, it's an unconscious thing, and it's not good. We should check on this. Okay, and this is also why I'm making this video. I want to talk about something that happened to me recently. Here in Japan, I am a business owner, so I have my own company. My sounds weird, but yes, I have my own company. And while I am Italian, my company is Japanese. It's a Japanese legal entity. It was founded here in Japan and it pays taxes here in Japan. So in theory, it should be treated as any other Japanese company equally. The fact that I'm Italian should not matter. However, sometimes that's not the case. And here is the story. So a few days ago, I was scrolling the feed on Twitter and I come across this new grant that is given by the Ministry of the Economy here in Japan to support the production of movies, films. It's a new project called SOFU, and they give away up to 5 million yen, which is approximately $35,000, to people who want to make movies. My company happens to be a video production company, and my dream happens to be that of making movies. And 5 million yen is a lot of money. So I'm like, of course I'm going to apply. Of course, this is for me. Now, I'm aware that these type of grants are not easy to get. Chances are very low. But at the same time, I feel like, yeah, let's try it. Let's give it a shot, right? I feel like I'm a relatively strong candidate. First of all, on the website, they say that, they are aspiring to get global project, basically. Something that could appeal to a global audience. And I feel like I'm the right fit. First of all, I speak English, which is not obvious at all in the video production space here in Japan. And secondly, over the last few years, I've been winning a few awards, and my portfolio has become quite strong right now. And so I'm like, I'm a genius. I'm sure they will recognize that I am a genius. They will give me money. I'm going to use that money to make a beautiful masterpiece, an amazing movie. I will send the movie to Cannes Film Festival, and voila, next year I'll be on the red carpet of Cannes, and I will win Cannes. This is what's going to happen. I love daydreaming, but unfortunately, dreaming is not enough to receive money from a government. You need to fill a lot of papers, documents, and to fill these documents, I had to look very carefully what was written on the website and on the different entry sheet. So I checked everything, which was obviously written just in Japanese. And here I find something strange. I noticed something. So within the conditions to apply to become eligible, it's written that to become eligible, this is Japanese, 日本国籍または外国籍で日本の永住資格を有すること, which basically means To be eligible, you need to be either Japanese or have a permanent resident visa, which I don't have. And I find this very weird because in the same website and in the same entry sheets that are available online, it's written that you can apply through your company as a company. And my company is Japanese, so my nationality should not matter at all. Plus, the other thing weird about what's written on the website is that if you take everything literally, at least, in order to apply, not just you, but everyone in the team, in the production team, has to be Japanese. Obviously, to make a movie, you need people, right? You need a team. And according to what's written there, every single person has to be either Japanese or have this permanent residence visa. I couldn't even believe it. So I'm like, weird. It must be a mistake. So I decide to send an email and ask what's going on, what does this mean, can I apply, is it impossible to apply, etc., etc. And I get a reply. I understood perfectly. Spot on. Everyone in the team, everyone in the production team has to be Japanese. Everyone. Not just the director. Everyone. The producer, Japanese. Makeup artist, Japanese. The gaffer, Japanese. To the weird point where, like, if an actor is part of a production team and you're shooting a movie about immigration in Japan, the actor playing the role of the Indian immigrant has to be Japanese. And I'm not even joking. Like, the actor playing an Indian guy has to be Japanese. So, like, this is insane. This is crazy. This doesn't make any sense. What's going on here? I don't even understand if it's legal to discriminate a company based on the nationality of its employees or of the CEO. What's going on? And what is the logic here? And so I start thinking, what is this about? Because in the way I think, at least, right, you want to have as many applications as possible, first of all. You don't want to put a cap on that. And so why put it in cap of nationality? Plus, you also want to have applicants that are as diverse as possible in order to increase, the odds and the variety of the applications that you're getting. So to increase the chances of getting a global hit, an amazing movie, you would like to have diverse people there, different type of people. And I'm not just talking about ethnicity, I'm talking about in general, right? You want different stories to be told. This is so weird. I cannot understand this. And so I spent a few days thinking about the rationale that could be behind such a weird condition. And the more I think about it, the more I cannot get it. And I cannot get it. And I cannot get it. And I cannot get it. Until something clicks in my mind. I'm like, yeah, fuck, sure. This is simple. I know what's going on here. They're racist. They are racist. It was so easy. Of course. The people that are managing this grant, they're racist. And that's why they're doing this. That's why they're putting a cap on the nationality. It makes totally sense. And now, finally, I feel so light. Everything makes sense. This is a type of condition that makes totally sense, and I think it's totally understandable if you're a racist government. So I totally agree with this choice. And actually, I would like to give some comments and some advice to the Japanese government about how to handle this type of grants, because I feel like putting a cap on nationality is not enough. And my suggestion is to have a way to verify that people that are applying are 100% Japanese. So my suggestion is, along with the proposal, along with the project, applicants should also send by mail a blood sample, just to certify that they are actually 100% the thing, Wagyu, pure Wagyu. And right now, after COVID, we are kind of used to send blood samples by mail, so it's not something weird, it's not something difficult to do. The other thing I would suggest is also to have people send their family tree, so a copy of a family tree, just in case, because with Koreans, I don't know if it's very easy to understand through a blood sample whether they are, different or not sure about that. Plus, the other, merit of having a copy of a family tree is that if someone has relatives that were war criminals, for example, you can know that and you can give them higher points, more points and a higher score. Because, of course, you want to support them because of their history. They serve a country, right? You know what's the problem? This is a problem. Most of the grants that are given by the Japanese government that I've seen up until now do not even mention nationality. It's not there, it's not a condition, it's not a requirement, nothing to do with that. And it's a good thing. Because, I mean, you don't want to discriminate companies based on the nationality of their employees. It's a good thing. However, the problem is this: even if it's not mentioned, from now on, every time I'll be applying to a grant and I'll be rejected, I'll be thinking, wait, did they reject me because my application wasn't good enough? Or did they reject me because they saw my name and realized that I'm not Japanese?